From the Icefields Parkway to the Alaska Highway, this adventure had it all. Breathtaking mountain scenery, tons of wildlife, and some of the best campsites we've ever found. We spotted our first grizzly bear, our first caribou, and discovered why the journey north is every bit as amazing as the destination. Let's hit the road. Hi, we're Roy and Crystal. We ramble around the U.S. in our Renegade looking for our next epic adventure. We leave Banff National Park and head north on the legendary Icefields Parkway toward Jasper National Park. Our first stop is Peyto Lake, still completely frozen in late spring. Next up was the famous Peyto Lake. I had been wanting to see it, so we pulled over, found a parking spot, and started the short but snowy trek to the viewpoint. From above, the lake is said to resemble the head of a wolf, making it one of the most iconic views along the Icefields Parkway. Walking up to Peyto Lake on hard-packed snow, slipping and sliding, Roy decided to wait it out at the parking lot. He wasn't too excited about seeing a frozen lake. I made it to Peyto Lake without busting my ass. It was a near thing though. And it's snowing. See how crowded it is. Even frozen, Peyto Lake was absolutely worth seeing. With the frigid weather, we decided to enjoy the rest of the Icefields Parkway from the warmth and comfort of peat, knowing we'll return another time later in the season. Along the drive north, we catch a glimpse of the massive Athabasca Glacier. And as if the mountain views weren't enough, a few Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep decided to take a leisurely stroll across the Icefields Parkway right in front of us. As we get closer to Jasper, we begin seeing the heartbreaking evidence of the 2024 wildfires. We are at Whistler's Campground in Jasper National Park. Elk right outside our window. There's two more over there. Or three, four over there. Yep. These guys are right here. Right outside our window.
Elk were not shy at the last place. Geez, here they can walk up and ask you for a sandwich.
Yeah. We take a drive through town and see signs of rebuilding everywhere, showing that Jasper is slowly recovering. The next day, we continue north to Dawson Creek, to reprovision and grab the obligatory photo at the famous Mile Zero Alaska Highway sign. Unfortunately, the sign was surrounded by construction fencing, but we snapped a quick picture and called it good enough. Originally, we planned to stay overnight in Dawson Creek, but since we were making great time, we decided to keep on trucking and officially spend our first night on the Alcan.
Pass a semi on this bridge.
No.
We'll pass a smart car on it. First night on the Alcan. And you really can't tell from the video, but the rig is already filthy, nasty, dirty. That's just from driving in the rain on Canadian roads. No sense in cleaning it, it's just going to get nasty again. I made the mistake of washing the Jeep the other day. You can see how much good that did. It is a dirt ball too. But, oh yeah, it's nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Anywho, we're off.
Here's a look back at our route from Jasper to Hinton, where we topped off before heading north. Thanks to the exchange rate, diesel worked out to about $4.95 US a gallon. Looking back, that turned out to be one of the better fuel prices we'd see for a while.
We just fueled the rig up at the commercial fuel stop in the Esso commercial fuel stop in Fort Nelson. And the pump price was $2.34 a liter. That's a liter, which comes to $8.89 a gallon. Of course, that's Canadian, so we get the difference in the exchange rate. But we use our fuel card, and according to the internet this morning, it's supposed to be $1.71 a liter with the fuel card. But we won't know until we get the statement whether we got the discount or not. So hopefully we did. If we did, that's going to bring it down to more like US about $4.70 a gallon, which would be great. We'll see if that happens. Check you later.
Continuing north, we reached Summit Lake, located near the highest point on the Alaska Highway at Summit Pass. Even on a gray and overcast day, the rugged landscape and mountain views made this stretch of road unforgettable. After an overnight at a rest stop, the next day we pull into our first truly picturesque boondocking spot at Racing River Bridge. With the sound of the racing river and the mountain views, it didn't take long to feel right at home here. After a short walk along the river with Loki, we settled in for the evening. Seeing our campsite from above really put things into perspective. Pete looked tiny against the vast wilderness that surrounded us, a reminder of just how remote and beautiful this part of northern British Columbia is. Here's a look at our route from a long day covering 316 miles in roughly 7 hours to a much shorter drive the following morning toward Muncho Lake. We wanted to get there early and hopefully snag a good campsite. We came upon our first construction zone on the Alaska Highway. Given all the warnings we'd heard beforehand, we were pleasantly surprised that road work had been fairly minimal up to this point.
It was kind of big for a boy.
Yeah.
That's a grizzly bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Here we go. Our first bear, baby.
First grizzly.
Yeah.
Caribou.
Well, I think it's caribou. Yeah, it's caribou. Just getting its horns. Dude, drive on by, would you? Yeah, run in front of us. Come on. Pose for the camera. There you go. Yeah, nice little trot. Kick your butt up here. There you go. Right in front of you. There you go.
As we pushed farther north, the Alaska Highway delivered exactly what we'd been hoping for. Spectacular mountain scenery, incredible wildlife, and unforgettable campsites. We'd seen plenty of beautiful scenery on the drive north, but our first glimpse of Muncho Lake was breathtaking. The lake's turquoise water looked almost unreal as we made our way into Strawberry Flats Campground. At Muncho Lake, we found one of the most beautiful campsites of the trip, right on the water's edge. This is our campsite number 3 at Muncho Lake. Has a nice picnic table. Fire pit. My ladies. Our own little beach. That's the Alcan over there. Look at this water.
Here we are at where we at? Muncho Lake, British Columbia, on the Alcan Highway, chilling by Muncho Lake. You can see Loki's very high stressed here today. Okay.
Muncho Lake felt like it was caught between two seasons. Open turquoise waters stretch out before us, while the last remnants of winter still clung to the far end of the lake. With mountains surrounding us in every direction, and a campsite right on water's edge, it was hard to imagine a more beautiful place to spend a couple of nights.
$15 to take a whole lot of wood.
My Paul Bunyan.
Arr.
After an unforgettable stay at Muncho Lake, it was time to continue north. But the Alaska Highway still had plenty of surprises waiting for us. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because the adventure is already underway. We've crossed into Canada and we're making our way toward Alaska in our RV, exploring 1 mile at a time. There's so much more ahead, and we'd love to have you along for the ride.